If you can play the acoustic guitar, you can definitely play the bass. Let me show you how. There are a few ways to play bass. You start with a pick, right? Then you progress into fingering. I want you to place your thumb on the E string and put your pointer finger on the A string and just pull off to the E string. And then alternate between your pointer and your middle finger. And now try the D string. Notice how I'm attacking the string and going to the string below. For the E string, I recommend placing your finger on the pickup. Some bassists are a big fan of just using the thumb, and I'm not talking about slap, I'm just talking going lightly. Pino Palladino does this. And then there's, of course, slap techniques. I'm not going to teach that today because that's another lesson in itself. What you should know is how to name notes, right? So we should know that for the E string, the 5th fret is A. We have fret markers on the bass that help us name notes, right? So we know that 3rd is G, that 5th is A, 7th is B, etc. And then you can fill in the gaps where there aren't fret markers. You should also know the names of the A strings. You should know that this is a D, this is an E, C, etc. And then you can fill in the blanks. But Kieran, you didn't mention how to name the D and the G string. Well, that's fine, because we've got the 2 down, 2 across rule. So, if this is an A, we can go 2 strings down, 2 across, and that's also an A. Open A, right? You starting to get it? So we know that the E and the D string are entangled in some sense. Octaves. And the same goes for the A and the G string. Octaves. You starting to get it? Because it's tuned in fourths. Well, Kieran, how do we start creating bass lines? Well, that's easy. We just have to recognize what chords are comprised of, right? So we can follow the chords. It's very simple. It's the root and it's the 5th. How do we find the root and the 5th? Well, the lowest note would be the root. So for A minor, the root is A. Now we need to find the 5th. 1 down, 2 across, 5th. 2 down, 2 across, octave. 1 down, 2 across, 5th. Chord. You starting to get it? And the same goes for the A and the D string. 5th. Now we can start to create a simple bass line. Once you're a little bit along your bass journey, you should start to highlight the thirds, right? So, minor third for A minor. Major third for major. You should start to get that. Arpeggios are your friends on bass too. And there you go, folks. That's how to play bass for guitarists. If you like this video, consider streaming my song Simple Shame out now on all platforms, and like and follow for more content.